Hi, I'm Steve Newman and welcome to Intection. Today we're going to be talking about the Packet Squirrel from Hak5. This is their latest piece of kit and I've only just got this through from America, so I'm just going to open this up, show you a bit about the device, and in later episodes I'll show you how to use it. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So first of all, this comes in a very simple envelope. As you can see, nothing much there. So let's open this up. So what do we get? Well, we get a simple card, which is a just simple instruction card. And on the back, there's some terms and conditions. So inside, we have the packet. Oh, there we go. Let's open it up. The packet squirrel itself in here. Nothing else, completely empty. Look, absolutely nothing, no cables, no nothing. So let's talk about the device itself. So let's put you on close up. So let's have a look. So the Packet Squirrel itself, what is it? Well, it's a very simple Linux computer designed for man-in-the-middle attacks for pen testers. You can also use this for other things. So for example, it has a built-in payload for VPN clients. So you could use this as a VPN client all in one, already set up, and will do all the work for you. So that's this device. So let's quickly go around the hardware. So you have a 4-position switch on this side, so you get 3 payloads, and it's just a slide switch. If I go through it, you get 3 payloads, and you also have arming mode. And arming mode gives you the ability to update and change payloads on here. On the front, you get a multicolored LED. This enables you to programmatically change the color of the LED and the frequency and how it flashes, etc., and that will enable you to get some visual indication of the status of your payloads. On this side here, we also have a button, and this button can be detected in software, and it enables you to interact with your payloads. So for an example use could be if your payload is meant to grab usernames and passwords, you could set this up so that if you press this button, it will check the logs to see whether or not it has found any usernames and passwords, and it could then change the light here to indicate whether it has or hasn't, and that way you know whether it's worth removing the device from the network or removing your storage device which holds the information. So moving on the side here you have a USB socket, and this enables you to plug in USB storage disks. Now they need to be configured to be NTFS or ext4 on this side, and again, as a bonus, you can also store additional payloads in here as well. Looking at the side, you have an Ethernet port here, and on the reverse side you have another Ethernet port, and then over here you have a micro or mini powered USB port. So this enables you to power the device. I'm not aware that you can do anything else other than plugging in a USB power source. Now this is 5 volts and it's 150 milliamps. So you should be able to power this for forever if you like off of a USB power source. So say a USB power bank. So it doesn't take very much power. When I say forever, obviously what I mean is a very long time. Now one thing to note about this device is the Ethernet ports themselves on either side. They are only 100 megabits. So this device, if you do place it in line, the machines that sit between, if they were expecting gigabit and they use a lot of bandwidth, then obviously this is only capable of pushing at most 100 megabits between it. So that's just something to bear in mind. Not many machines use gigabits in the sense of take all that bandwidth. They may be plugged into gigabit, but they wouldn't necessarily use a gigabit worth of bandwidth. So 100 megabits is probably sufficient for this. But that's pretty much it for the device itself. There's nothing much to show. Now, just to show you the size ratio, here is my iPhone. So let's just show you my iPhone here. So, and this is an iPhone. Let's turn off the notification so it doesn't reflect. There we go. So here's my iPhone. This is an iPhone 7 Plus, and as you can see, it's really small. So let's turn that off again. I don't know why we wants to keep putting that on. There we go. So it's really small, so we put that on there. And also, this is the same size as a business card, and as you can see, it's very, very small. So very small device. So what can you do with it? Well, this is a Linux machine. It runs Linux, and you can basically anything you can write on Linux, Python, Python script, Bash scripting, so forth. You can run on this, as remembering that it has a very, very small processor, so it's really designed for network related tasks. So don't expect this to collect passwords and then decrypt them, because it's got a very slow CPU. Now, I haven't got all the details of what's in here, but as you can imagine, this is not going to have the power of a desktop computer. However, it's very, very useful. So anyway, if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments. In my next video, I will go through and show you how to run some of the payloads. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe.